Hello and welcome to this hour-long yoga flow. In this class, we're going to focus on increasing flexibility. We'll move through stretches that lengthen the muscles, calm the mind, and leave you feeling spacious. Remember to listen to your body and breathe deeply. When you're ready, let's begin our class by coming into a wide-legged child's pose. Spread the knees to the edges of your mat. Extend the arms forward. Rest the forehead on your mat. Feel the length in your spine and begin to attune your awareness to your breath. Let's take a deep breath in together and open your mouth, sigh it out. Again, breathe in. Open your mouth, let it go. One more time. Breathe in deeply. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go completely. And now seal the lips, begin to breathe in and out through your nose, creating a steady rhythm of breath. Listen to that sound of the breath as it moves over the back of the vocal passages, creating a whisper-like quality as it flows in and out. Allow your mind to anchor to the sound of this deep ujjayi breath. Let it be the constant throughout your practice, flowing, steady, rhythmic, and deep. And now, staying in the child's pose, let's simply walk the hands over to the right. Place the left hand on top of the right for a side body stretch. Breathe into the left ribs, create expansion, and breathe out. Feel the heart melting toward the mat. And now let's walk the hands over to the left. Place the right hand on top of the left. Pull the hips back and breathe into the right side body. And now walk your hands back to the center. Take one more full breath in and out. And now gaze forward. Make your way up to hands and knees. Pull the knees in under the hips, tuck the toes, and press back to downward facing dog. And then extend the right toes up to the sky. As you exhale, step that right foot forward, lower the left knee. Feel the expansion through that left hip flexor. Heart is moving forward, left hip moving forward. And now let's interlace the fingers and place those against the right knee. Crown of the head moving toward the sky. Heart opening toward the top of the mat. You might even find that you can come into a little hint of a back bend here. Let's sweep the arms up and overhead, maintaining that alignment in the lower body. And now we'll take a little twist. Right hand will reach to the back of the mat, left arm toward the top of the mat, and then place that right hand around behind you, either at the sit bone or all the way around to the left leg. Left arm will come to the outer right knee. As much as you can, keep the shoulders level with one another. Gaze over the right shoulder. And now gaze forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, lower the palms down to the earth. Let's straighten through the right leg, keeping the hips aligned over that left knee. Flex the right toes. And take a few breaths here, being gentle with yourself as you move into this hamstring stretch. If you'd like, you can take that left hand and clasp the outside of the right foot, just helping to flex those toes more and pulling the toes up toward the sky so they're not pivoting out to the right. And then as the body allows, you can sink deeper into this stretch. We'll stay here for a few breaths. On your inhale, lengthen your spine, replace the hands, rebend through the right knee and come off of the left. We're in a runner's lunge. And as you exhale, step the left foot forward behind the right so your ankles are crossed. And as you exhale, fold forward. Let the spine unwind. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Again, inhale for length. Exhale for depth. This time as you inhale, sweep the arms to the sides. Rise all the way up to standing. Interlace the fingers except the pointer fingers. And let's take a nice little side bend here. Breathe in as you reach up to the sky. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, swan dive into your forward fold. Inhale and sweep the left toes up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot back, finding yourself in that runner's lunge. This time, step the right foot back to meet the left for high plank, and then lower all the way to the abdomen. Inhale for cobra, not engaging the arms just yet. Tuck your toes, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale and sweep the left toes up to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot forward, lower the right knee down to the mat. Stay here for a few breaths, just allowing the front of the right hip to begin opening. And now let's interlace the hands, press those against the left knee. So we're using the leverage of the arms against the knee to create a little more space between the torso and that left leg. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, let's take our twist. Right hand moves forward, left hand back. And then take that left hand and find either the back of the waist or maybe bring it all the way around to the outside of the right leg. Right hand will move to the outside of the left knee. And just move into this twist sensitively, always listening to your body. Noticing where you can push a little farther, noticing where it would be wise to back off. Now gaze forward, inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, plant the palms. Straighten through the left leg, being mindful to keep the right hip over the right knee, which might mean you walk that left leg forward just a bit. And if you'd like, you can take the right hand and clasp the outside of the left foot, flexing those toes. Take a few breaths and sensitively move into the posture. Allow the breath to take you deeper. Know that you don't have to be in the full expression right away or even at all. Simply listen to how your body is feeling today. On your inhale, lengthen your spine, replant the palms, bend the left knee, come off of the back knee and step that right foot forward, crossing the right ankle behind the left. Fold into this twisted forward fold. Inhale for length and exhale for depth. One more time. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold. This time as you inhale, arms reach out to the sides, drawing you all the way up to standing. Interlace the fingers, accept the index fingers, and then take a little side bend over to the right. You might just move an inch. That is perfectly fine. Inhale back to center. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. From here, let's extend the right toes up to the sky and then step back into a high crescent and then plank. From here, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Elbows can straighten or stay bent. And then press it back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out. Come back to that ujjayi breath flowing through the nose. On your next inhale, sweep the right toes high. Exhale, step the right foot forward, lower the left knee. Inhale, arms reach high, Anjaneyasana. Exhale to twist. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, plant the palms on the earth. Straighten through the right leg and fold. Inhale, rebend the right knee, come off of the left. As you exhale, step the left foot behind the right. Fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left toes sweep high. Exhale, step the left foot back. Breathe in. Exhale to high plank and lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes reach high. Exhale, left foot forward, lower the right knee. Inhale to sweep the arms overhead. Exhale to twist. Inhale, reach. And exhale, plant the palms. Straighten the left leg and fold. Inhale, rebend that left knee. And as you exhale, step the right foot behind the left. Pinky toe edges of the feet touch. On your inhale, sweep the arms to the sides, rise up to stand. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right toes reach high. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, breathe in, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Coming back to Ujjayi breath. Gaze forward, walk or jump to the top of the mat, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, rise up for Utkatasana. Sit back into the heels. Arms alongside the ears. Heart moves forward, shoulders broaden. Inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, draw the hands to your heart. Inhale, right arm reaches up to the sky. And now I want you to side bend and then just sweep the right hand in front of you. Inhale, left arm reaches up for a side bend. Just sweep it right in front of the body. Inhale, both arms reach overhead, mini back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, walk or jump back to plank. Lower through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right toes high. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Spin the left foot flat. Rise up for warrior two. Let's sink deep into that right knee, making sure the right knee is aligned over the ankle. Press the weight of the pose into the pinky toe edge of that left foot. Arms extend straight out. Shoulders drop down and away from your ears. Allow your gaze to jet right over the middle finger. And now straighten through the right leg. On your exhale, make your way into Trikonasana, triangle pose, lowering the right hand, reaching the left fingers up to the sky. Allow the gaze to follow the top fingertips and feel how this pose roots you down to the earth and at the same time creates expansion and openness in the upper body. Inhale, rise back up, rebend that right knee. And from here, let's reach around behind, interlace the fingers, open through the heart and the chest, and then pivot the shoulders to face the top of the mat. And let's come into humble warrior. If you need to scoot the back foot in a footprint, feel free to do so. Arms reach up and overhead. Torso drops just inside of the right knee. Find the stability in your feet and the legs and rise up. Keep the shoulders facing toward the top of the mat for a warrior one. As you exhale, open the arms wide, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, open the arms to the sides. And now hands to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, this time plant the palms. Step that right foot back and let's flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, sweep the left toes up to the sky. As you exhale, step that left foot forward and rise up for warrior two. Take a moment here to find your alignment. Remember that that left knee will be situated directly on top of the left ankle. Press the weight of the pose into the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Drop the shoulders down and away from your ears. And then feel the strength of the lower body supporting you. Feel the freedom of the upper body as it relaxes into the posture. As you exhale, move into triangle pose. Extend the left fingertips forward, right fingertips reach to the sky, and as much as you can, pull that right hip back so it's not tipping forward towards your mat. Inhale, rise back up into your warrior two. Interlace the fingers behind you, straighten the elbows. Keep the interlace as you turn the shoulders toward the top of your mat. Heel toe the back foot in a footprint if you need to, and then drop the torso just inside of that left leg, coming into humble warrior. One more deep breath in here, and then rise up. Extend the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, open the arms to the sides and draw the hands to the heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, open, hands to the heart. Inhale, reach high. This time as you exhale, plant the palms on the earth, step back to high plank, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reestablish deep, full Ujjayi breath as you're here. And now gaze forward, walk or jump to the top of the mat, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend your knees. And then open up through the heart as you expand the chest, straighten the legs. Inhale, right arm reaches over to the left, sweep it in front. Inhale, left arm overhead and sweep it in front. Now this time, inhale, both hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, walk or jump back, flowing through your vinyasa. Inhale, right toes reach high. Exhale, right foot forward, left foot flat. This time we'll rise up for warrior one. Hips stay facing the top of the mat. Now straighten that front leg, and as you exhale, fold forward into pyramid. Now let's inhale, sweep the arms back up, bend the right knee, reach around behind you, straighten the arms. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, rise, keep that right knee bent. Exhale, hands to the sides and then to the heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back, floating the right leg if you'd like. Take your chaturanga flow and press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot flat. Rise up. Hip points stay facing the top of the mat. Straighten that left leg. Exhale, forward into pyramid pose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, rebend the left knee. Hands to the sides, reach around behind you, interlace, open the heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, rise back up, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart, open the palms wide, and exhale them back to the center. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower the hands, step back, float the left toes if you'd like as you flow through your chaturanga. Remember to keep the integrity of your chaturangas. Let's jump forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Utkatasana, rise. Hands to the heart. Let's flow one more time. Inhale, side bend. And then one more time, left arm overhead, side bend. Inhale, arms reach overhead, mini back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the palms, walk or jump back. Let's flow. So remembering as you lower on the chaturangas, elbows and shoulders are in one line. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, right foot forward, spin the back foot flat, rise, warrior one. Straighten the front leg. Exhale, forward into pyramid. Inhale, lengthen the spine, rise back up. Rebend the right knee. Exhale, interlace the hands, straighten the elbows. On your breath out, humble warrior. Inhale, rise back up, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, expand the arms. Exhale, this time we're going to take eagle arms. Left arm is under the right, crossing at the elbows and at the wrists. Pull the elbows away from the shoulders. Now pivot onto the toes of that left foot. Keep the arms just as they are. Lower the torso halfway and then find your way into eagle arm, warrior three. Just a breath here and then rise up, left knee to the chest, cross the left knee on top of the right. And if you're double wrapping, you can take that ankle and wrap it around behind the right one. Think of the crown of the head moving toward the sky, tailbone toward the earth, elbows, wrists, and shoulders away from the torso. Notice that balance is not fixed, it's very dynamic, always moving and adjusting. Inhale, let's move the left knee toward the chest, extend the arms overhead, straighten that left leg, engage the core, engage the quad, and then from here, swing the left leg behind you, step back into a runner's lunge. Inhale, rise for crescent. Exhale, lower the palms, step back, floating the toes if you'd like for Ekapada Chaturanga. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, left toes sweep to the sky. Exhale, step that left foot forward. Spin the right foot flat. Rise up, warrior one. Exhale, straighten the left leg as you fold, pyramid pose. Inhale, rise back up. Rebend that left knee. Reach around behind you, interlace the palms, straighten the elbows, and then fold the torso forward inside of the left knee. Inhale, rise back up, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, expand the arms. Exhale, eagle arms. This time, right elbow underneath the left. Cross the elbows, cross the wrists. Keep the hip points facing forward. Especially think of pulling the right hip forward. And now spin onto the right toes. Lower halfway. And just for a breath, find your way into warrior three. Rise up, pulling the right knee into the chest. And as you exhale, come into full eagle pose. Right knee wrapping on top of left. And maybe take the right toes and wrap those behind the left calf. Find a steady point of focus for your eyes. On your inhale, sweep the arms overhead, right knee to the chest. Extend the right toes forward. Find your strength. As you exhale, float through Warrior 3. Step it back to a crescent lunge. Rise up with the arms. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back and flow. In your downward facing dog, come back to that steady rhythm of Ujjayi breath, in and out through your nose. From here, let's hinge forward into a high plank pose, and we'll spin open to side plank. Right hand stays grounded, left arm reaches high. And then lower the left palm and we'll spin open to the other side. Right hand reaches toward the sky. Exhale to lower that right palm. Inhale in your high plank. And exhale, come all the way down to the belly. We'll come into a Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders, palms resting on the mat. And I want you to think of dragging the mat backwards as if you're trying to use the palms to actually press the mat towards your feet. This will help to open up through the heart and the shoulders. Keep the neck in a neutral position so we're not cranking the neck backwards. And as you're here, focus on your breath. Listen to the sound. And now we're going to bend the right knee, cross the left forearm across your mat, reach back with the right hand and clasp the ankle or the foot. Pull that in toward the torso. Elbow will point up to the sky. And you want to be mindful here that that right knee is not opening out to the right. So just keep it in line with the hip. And as much as you can, press the heart forward. So that same action that we were just using in Sphinx pose, use that here. Heart beams forward, shoulders pull back, neck is neutral. Let's softly release. Move to the other side. Cross the right forearm across the mat. Bend the left knee. Reach back. Clasp the foot with that left hand. Pull the left foot in toward the glute. And then think of pressing the heart forward. Let's softly release. Come back into that Sphinx pose just to reset for a breath. And then place the palms underneath the shoulders. The back should be nice and loose after that. Let's inhale into Cobra. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Gaze forward and let's walk or jump to the top of the mat. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, deepen into your forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and as you're there, separate the feet mat distance. Point the toes out toward the corners of your mat. Bend your knees, sink down for Malasana, the deep yogi squat. Let's extend the right fingertips down toward the earth. And then breathe in, open up through the left fingertips. Point those up to the sky. And if you'd like to create the full mala, which is where the name Malasana comes from, you can reach that left hand around behind the back and then the right arm around the outside of the right knee. Interlace the fingers if that's accessible, or maybe just move in that direction. Let's softly release, coming out the same way we came in, and bring the hands back to the heart center. Interlace the fingers except for the pointer fingers. Reach those up and overhead, arms alongside the ears, and from here stand straight up. Heel toe the feet so that they're parallel with one another, stepping those in underneath the hips. Exhale, hands to your heart. And from here, let's bend the right knee, interlace the fingers around the outside of the knee. And now hold onto the knee with the right hand only, and then reach down if it's available to you, clasping either the big toe or the outside pinky toe edge of the right foot. Flex the foot, straightening or just moving in the direction of straightening the right leg. Once you've found your balance, eyes are fixed, then you can reach the left arm out to the left and then begin to slowly, gently open that right foot out to the right. And be light, be playful as you're here. If you fall out, just laugh, come right back into it. It's just yoga. It's a practice. And every day our body changes. And so our practice will therefore change as well. Let's bring that right foot back to the center line. Clasp the foot with both hands if that's available, keeping the shoulders pressing back. And then we'll bend the right knee, softly release that right foot to the earth. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, walk or jump back. Let's flow. Inhale, sweep the right toes high. And as you exhale, step that right foot forward. Spin the left foot flat. Place the right hand to the inside of the right foot. And let's open up for an extended side angle. Reaching left fingertips up to the sky. Let your gaze follow the left hand. So we're going to have several options here. You're welcome to stay in this first version in your extended side angle, or drop the left hand behind you and reach the right arm underneath, clasping or interlacing the fingers. Feel free to stay right here, or if you're moving on, we're going to make our way into Bird of Paradise. Step that left foot forward. I'm going to turn so that you can see me on this side, but you can face the top of your mat. Begin to balance the weight into that left foot as you rise up to standing, maybe playing with straightening the right leg. Just find a place to focus your eyes. Don't worry about what the pose looks like. Yoga is most definitely not about what the pose looks like. It's about what's happening inside your body, and even more importantly, inside of your mind. When you've had enough playtime for your Bird of Paradise, you can return to your interlaced extended side angle, and then back to extended side angle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach that left arm up and overhead. Inhale, rise up for Warrior Two, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Lower the palms down to the earth, spin onto the left toes. As you exhale, bring that left foot in about 3/4 of the distance of your mat, coming into a full pyramid pose. Left foot is flat, right toes face forward. You can walk the hands backward or keep those under the shoulders. Let's pause here. The body's warm. This is a great time to hold your stretches for a few extra breaths. This is when we make the most gain in our flexibility, when we warm up the body and then hold these deeper stretches. Let's inhale, gaze forward, walk the hands under the shoulders, and from here we're simply going to bend that left knee and cross the right knee on top as we sit back onto the sit bones, coming into Gomugasana. So knees will be stacked one on top of the other, right on top of left. Sit bones both anchored down to the mat, and then walk the hands forward. Find your breath. If you'd like to just simply release the neck, just go ahead and let the spine round as you fold over the legs. As you breathe in, gently rise back up. And then let's take that right foot and just place it firmly down on the mat. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. And then lower the left knee down to the earth. Release the left toes on the mat. And from here, let's go ahead and bring the palms up to that right knee. So you have options here. You can interlace the palms and press them against the knee. We've been in this pose before, so feel free to stay right here. But those of you who would like, you can bend that back knee, reach back with the left hand, clasp the outside of the ankle, and then reach the right arm up and overhead. This is a very deep quadriceps stretch, so be gentle with your body, never forcing or straining. And if you find that you have sensitivity in the knees, just pad the knee and place a blanket underneath. Let's release and come into one more deep hamstring stretch. I'm going to stay right here in modified pyramid. However, if you have full splits as part of your practice and you're feeling that today, this would be a really good time to move into full split. Be sensitive to the needs of your body, adjusting the pose as you need to, either moving deeper or backing off. It's okay to feel the discomfort of stretch, but never pain. And in fact, sometimes staying in these poses that feel a little uncomfortable is the best training that we can give, not only for our body, but for our mind. We teach ourselves here on the mat how to rest with discomfort, how to surrender, and to be at ease so that there's no suffering even when there's discomfort. This is a really great training for off the mat, right? Because how many times are we in an uncomfortable conversation or situation, but we can train ourselves to rest with ease. Let's slowly release and step back to downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal out through the feet. And then as you're ready, settle into stillness. Let's take a deep breath in together. Exhale, let it go. And one more time, breathe in. And breathe out. From here, gaze forward, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Separate the feet, coming back into Malasana, our squat. Toes point off the mat. Hands at the heart. Now, everybody's hips are a little different here, so find the position that feels appropriate for your body. And then let's release the left fingertips down to the earth. Right fingertips reach up to the sky. And if you're creating the mala, you can reach the right hand around behind you. Left arm around behind you on the outside of the left knee. Clasp the fingers. And then when you're ready, you can release that the same way you came into it. Arms spread wide. And then let's lower the hands to the heart center. Interlace the fingers, except the pointer fingers. And from here, we're going to use the muscles of the legs and just stand straight up. Reach the arms up and overhead. Step the feet closer together, toes face forward. Inhale, breathe in, lengthen through the whole spine. Exhale, mini back bend. And inhale, breathe in, lower hands to the heart. On your inhale, let's pull the left knee into the torso, interlacing the fingers around that knee. Bring the right hand to your hip, and then as you're ready, reach down, if it's available. Clasp the big toe or the outside pinky toe edge of the left foot. Find your balance. Steady your gaze and steady your breath. And then let's open the right arm out to the right. Open the left leg out to the left. Now pull that left leg back to center, clasp it with both hands, give it a nice open stretch. And then we'll softly bend the left knee, replace the left foot on the earth. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, plant the palms, walk or jump back. Flow through your chaturanga and press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the left toes high, and as you exhale, step the left foot forward. Place the hands inside that left foot, and let's come into an extended side angle. Right hand reaches up to the sky, left hand is planted in front of the left ankle. If you're moving on, reach the right hand behind you, left arm underneath the left leg, and interlace the fingers. Feel free to stay here or make your way into Bird of Paradise. Weight will rest on the right leg, and then slowly rise up to standing. Don't be surprised if you fall out. Just give yourself grace to come right back in. And if you're playing with straightening through the left leg, just be playful. When you've had enough of your Bird of Paradise, I want you to come out the same way that you came in, just retracing your steps. And then from here, let's all extend the side angle. Right arm reaches up and overhead. Rise up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Breathe in and breathe out. Lower the hands down to the earth. Step the back foot in a little bit and let's straighten the left leg, folding into a full pyramid pose. Use your breath. Breathe into any tight places. Feel the expansion and the space that a deep breath can create in the body. And then we'll bend both knees, sitting back onto the sit bones, left knee on top of right for Gomukhasana. Walk the hands forward, keep the feet flexed as the knees are stacked. Feel free to round your spine here, tucking chin to the chest. As you breathe in, slowly walk yourself back up. Let's uncross the legs. Plant the left foot toward the top of the mat as you step the right foot back and lower the right knee. Bring both hands to the left knee. Know that you can stay right here. If you're padding the right knee, go ahead and place a blanket underneath that, and then bend the right knee, reach back with the right hand, clasping the outside of the right foot. Left arm will reach up to the sky, and then think of pressing the hips forward and the heart back. So opposite motions. Softly release. Let's fold over the straightened left leg. Keep the left hip over the left knee. And again, if you're moving into full splits, this is your moment. Feel free to go there. I'm going to stay right here because this is perfect for me today. Just take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, rebend the left knee, step back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And from here, let's gaze forward, walk or jump to the top of the mat and make your way into a seat. Extend the legs forward, flex the toes, Reach the arms overhead. Feel the length in your spine. Keep that length as you hinge forward from the hips, clasping the feet or the ankles. When you've gone as far as you can into this pose, feel free to surrender by dropping the head either onto the shins or onto a block or blanket. Inhale, rise back up, bend the knees, softly roll down onto your back, hug the right knee into your chest and place the right ankle on top of the left knee, flexing the right foot. Pull the left knee into the torso. Begin to wind down your practice, finding the elements of surrender in these last few moments. Now let's come into a spinal twist. Take that right knee and wrap it on top of the left. Open the arms like a T. Shift the hips to the right as you drop the knees over to the left. Gaze over the right shoulder. Wring out your spine, releasing any tension. Breathe in, come back to center, and let's take this to the other side. Left ankle on top of right knee. Thread the needle, pull that into your body. Release the hip. And now let's come into our twist. Drop that left knee on top of the right. Drop the knees over to the right. Gaze over the left shoulder. And now let's come back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. Wrap the arms around the knees. Draw the forehead up to the knees. Everything is a tight little ball. And then as you exhale, come into Savasana, the pose of surrender. Open the arms, palms face up to the sky. Let the feet drop open. All you have to do here is surrender and let go. There's no more work to be done in your practice. Now is the time to receive the benefits. Notice the stillness in your body. Notice the calmness of your mind. Simply be here with deep presence for yourself. On your next inhale, extend the arms up and overhead. Receive a full, deep body stretch. Then hug the knees to the chest. Gently massage out the spine. And as you're ready, rock yourself softly up to a seat. Cross the legs. Keep the attention turned inward. Rest the palms on the knees. Take a moment to set an intention for the rest of your day or evening. Maybe that's simply to bring the same level of presence from your practice into your life. Or maybe there's a very specific intention that would serve you. Just take a moment. And then reach the arms overhead, offering that intention to the universe. Exhale, pull the hands to your heart. Thank you so much for taking time to do this hour-long practice with me. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.